everyone, in this video I'll be explaining the method that Sherlock Holmes uses to decipher a mysterious code that depicts stickmen in a variety of strange poses as described in The Adventure of Dancing Men. So before we go to the story, let's define the cryptology. Secret writing has been practiced for nearly as long as writing has been. Throughout history, individuals has utilized codes to keep confidential messages hidden. Codes and ciphers are form of secret communication. A code replaces words, phrases, or sentences with groups of letters or numbers, while a cipher rearranges letters or uses substitutes to disguise a message. So this process is called encryption and enciphering. The science that studies such secret communication is called cryptology. But in this video, I will be talking about the Sherlock Holmes deciphered the secret code that led him to identify the killer as described in the story of The Adventure of the Dancing Men by Arthur Conan Doyle. So this is a very interesting story. So we begin in the story at first. There is an American gangster on the loose named Abby Slanney. So he wrote a code to a woman named Elsie. So Elsie is an American girl. So Elsie received a series of codes of a dancing stick figures. Then Holmes tells Cubit, Elsie's husband, that he wants to see every occurrence of the dancing men. So the drawing or the code. So Holmes solved the codes. Actually, Holmes in that time is an author and has solved hundreds and 60 separate ciphers. But the dancing stick figures is entirely new to him. Holmes understands right away that it is a substitution cipher as he saw the code. So substitution cipher means each pose corresponds to a different letter of alphabet. So the question is, how did Holmes decipher the message? Let's see these examples.
So this is how he started. The first message contained 15 dancing men, of which 4 are in ecstatic spreading eagle position and 3 have their left leg bent. Holmes immediately identified the 4 spread eagles as letter E. So Holmes also noticed that some of the characters has flags waving up and some have not. He realized that these flags are indication for gap between words. Holmes immediately go to the 5-letter word that has no flags character. The three messages he saw that frequency analysis would not serve with so short text. So, he first predicting a 5-letter word with an E, right? And as the second and fourth letters are containing a message in and of itself must be never. So he just guessing words, and then he goes speculating that the name Elsie may appear in the text and locating it. So there is a 5-letter pattern there at the top of the never. Since Elsie is the first person who receives the letter, it is possible that in that part is Elsie right here. So we get the letter L as an I. So in this part, there is a single 4-letter word before the Elsie, ending in the letter E. So Holmes is also guessing that it would be a message that telling Elsie what to do. So we have come. So come is the nearest word that give us the letter COM.
We're almost done. Let's go back to the first 15 letters again.
The third automatically guessed by Holmes as a letter H, right here. So as we follow the pattern, it began to show and the letters are readable. Then finally, consisted of 5 telegraphic English message, we come up with I am Abby Slaney. I'm at Elridge. I am Elsie. Never. Elsie, prepare to meet thy God.
Now to end the story, the final message delivered by the dancing man is particularly disturbing. And this made Holmes, at the time after he solved the code, he hurries down to Riddling Thorpe Manor to discover that Cubit is dead. While Elsie, his wife, badly injured in the head. So Cubit is dead of a gunshot to the heart. In the story, Inspector Martin of the Norfolk Constabulary believes that it is or will be a murder-suicide if Elsie dies. But she is the primary suspect in the death of her spouse. So it's really sad at the end of the story. So the story is very sad, but that's how Holmes solved and deciphered the code of the dancing stick man figure. And I find it very interesting because it's very unique story. And this proves that Holmes is very intelligent man. And yeah, he actually solved 160 cipher, but he also solved this type of system. So I hope you learned something today and thank you for watching. Bye!